Okay, I want to talk about the most important thing in most people's lives, their relationships. And I want to talk and address the unfortunately sticky topic of marriage, okay? And vows, vows, not vowels, A-E-I-O-U. Do you remember that song? A, A, A-E-I-O-U. No, not that one. I want to talk about, what was that? Was that D-I-S-C-O? That was a different one. Well, that was D-I-V-O-R-C-E. Ah, Ching. I want to talk about vows. 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 If I do a lot of marriages, not that many. I do some marriages. Um, I want marriages to stick together. Marriages are meant to stick together. Don't say the vows unless you mean them. You say, well, I meant them then. I don't mean them now. Okay. Don't say them in the moment without thinking about tomorrow or about thinking about 20 years, 30 years, 40 years time, 7 years time. I remember going to watch a play, which I think was originally starred by Marilyn Monroe, The 7 Year Itch, many years ago. I've been married for 33 years to the same woman, and that same woman has been married to me for 33 years. And we said vows to each other and we meant them. You meant to mean them. You meant to mean them. There's a consequence for not meaning them. And the consequences are far more dire, you'll find them out to be, through breaking those vows, through not keeping those vows, through walking away, than from any difficulty you might have in sticking with what you agreed to. Stick to what you agreed to do in the first place. Marriage is meant to be till, that's right, death. Yep, us. What's the next words? Do part. Till death us do part. You'll end up breaking so much more by breaking your vows, no matter what, than you'll gain from walking away. There's always some little bit of information or big bit of information that comes out sooner or later which changes everything. Oh, I didn't know that. You didn't know that. Someone didn't know that. Oh, wow. Because of this, that, and the other. If you side with one party, which is always the case, you know the other party in that moment is completely guilty. They're the ones that have done it all. They're the ones that have caused all the trouble. You find out at some point, a little bit of truth is revealed and you're going, oh, wow, it was 50-50. Or it was actually 90-10. It was, wow, they were a nightmare. You don't want to be the aggressive one or the passive one. You want to be the one who works at it, who turns the other cheek. Yeah, who really puts holy glue everywhere. Stick at what you agreed to. Marriages can be saved. And if your marriage is on the rocks, get on your knees and say sorry. Be the first one to say sorry. Don't throw any more mud than you can handle yourself. And no one wants any mud on them. And there's plenty of mud to throw around. Love one another. Love is a feeling, but it's not just a feeling. It's an act of the will, the willpower. Remember that song? Willpower, it's now or never. I think it's give your life to me or give your heart to me. That's probably about someone else. But hey, stick at it. You say vows. I promise. You made a promise. Don't be a liar. Don't be a liar. Before you go any further, if you're thinking of calling it a day, turn on your heels and say, I'm sorry. Even if you feel, and everyone's telling you, you're not the one to blame. You're to blame. You played a part. Passively or aggressively. Just say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry. Say, I'm sorry. Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Oh, it's a hard word to say. Say it. Say it and mean it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean it. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Please, can you forgive me? Say it. Do all you can. You think I've done all I can? No, you haven't. Do all you can. Do all you can. Don't seek rubbish advice. Seek truth. The truth sets you free. Oh, I want to be free from them. You made promises. Be a promise keeper. There you go. That's not just on my chest as a here and a now. That's been going on for years. Stick at it. Make a promise, keep a promise. Don't break